Well, there are bad days out, and then there are bad days out. This, unfortunately for us, and for me especially, is the latter. I didn't get a ticket today through Manchester United again. It's the second away game in a row now where I refused to pay extortionate prices for tickets. But I got here today. I got in the city end. I was stuck behind celebrations. I was stuck behind Posmans. I literally had to suffer the most humiliating, embarrassing game that I've ever been to in my life, and it was with the opposition. It was with the City fans. And when you're talking about actual humiliations, then I don't think I've experienced anything worse. We've had some horrific performances this season, I know. And yeah, you could say 4-1. City can beat anyone 4-1 on their day, can't they? They really can. But honestly, today, how I feel right now, I feel like after that second half performance where we completely down tools, where we completely just gave up, damage limitations at half-time in the derby. I mean, you've got to look at that today and you've got to question every single man in the red shirt. Like I said, I've seen Watford away 4-1. You know what? Leicester 4-2 at home to this lot when he educated us on football. But that was under Ole. This is now a team that is being affected by what's going on off the pitch with the football club. The club is affecting the team now. I never thought I'd say that, but that's exactly how it is. Today, first half, we was in the game. I remember messaging people at half-time saying, yeah, we're not the better team, but we're in the game. We looked like we had a threat. We looked like we carried a threat. And then the second half, it just completely evaporated. It disappeared. We didn't want to know. And we played scared. The one thing I said we couldn't do in this game, the one thing I said United cannot do if they're going to come in and get anything from it, is play scared. And that's exactly what we did in the second half. I can't remember Edison having anything to do. I can't remember him having anything significant to even clear. He had a couple of passes, which by that time was being olayed by the City fans. And when it gets to 70 minutes and there's old age ringing around, you know you've got a problem. You know that the home fans are comfortable. Because at half-time, I was sat amongst them. They said there was worry, there was anxiety within the City fan base. They thought United, who have come here time and time before and upset the apple cart, they thought this could happen again. And the way the first half went, we finished the second half with 2 hairy moments. Sancho probably could have done better with his effort that went blazing over the bar. But then past that is all I can remember. I remember sitting there in the second half as they were coming shooting at our end, and I'm going, I don't see anything at all that's going to encourage me or makes me think any different that this game is just going to be a walk in the park for City in this second half. And that's what it turned out to be. It turned out to be an absolute disaster show for Manchester United and Ralph Rangnick. I thought Bruno was poor today, Sancho was our best player, and then he disappeared second half. The substitutions in the second half were pointless. Rashford, I just don't know. I'm getting close to giving up now because I never thought a player could lose what he has lost, but he has proved me wrong. He has completely lost all sense of how to play football and move forward. Jesse Lingard, again, I swear to God, the mind absolutely boggles. We've seen all this crap that the club are coming out with in a week. The winning team, we're going to do this process properly. It's taken you 9 years to get to this stage where you are now, and we're about 5 years behind this lot. So that winning team and that process that you're talking about, that thorough process, when it starts even further behind than where we are now, because I'm looking at players on the pitch now. Paul Pogba today, he's checked out again. He's come on, he's shown people what he can do in the first few games he's come back, and then the toughest 2 games we've had, Atletico and City, the big games when we need our big players, he's just gone back to the Pogba that a lot of these United fans despise, a lot of these United fans hate. And I think he's just coming on the pitch now and he's just saying, look, I've done my bit, I've turned up, there you go. Same with other players. Rashford, yeah, I've done my bit, come on, there you go, finished. Lingard the same, just get me out of this football club, finish me now. I remember all sorts of rumours before the game today of unrest and people behind the scenes not happy again and again. It's the same old with this football club right now. What happens off the pitch now is completely controlling what happens on it. and is dictating how we actually move forward and how it goes down. And for me, I look at it now and I go, well, unless massive changes are made in the summer, the years and the gaps just going to keep on getting bigger and bigger away from this. There's singing the song there, City fans, mind the gap, Man United, getting bigger every year. You hear a lot of things when you sit behind enemy lines. You hear how it's felt and you hear how it looks from the other side, and it's embarrassing for this football club. I'm embarrassed to be a Manchester United fan today with that way that team performed in the second half. United fans, to their credit, sang their hearts out. I wasn't too far away from them and they did their bit, but you do need something back from your players, and when you don't see anything back, it gets demoralising. And when you get a full season of that, and especially against your arch rival, City have taken the easiest 6 points off us they're ever going to get. You know what I mean? I looked at them in the first half. Like I said, the City fans, they're not completely confident with this team, but we made them confident with the team. We made it easy for them, and in the end, we got what we deserved. A good hiding and nothing more than that. I'm beyond actual crying right now. Just got to laugh at what this club is and what it's become. It's an embarrassment to every single United fan, and it starts at the top. I never thought what was going on upstairs would affect what goes on the pitch so much, but you can tell in my voice now what I've just witnessed there while sitting with City fans, because I can't get a club through this. I can't get a ticket through this football club. Do you know what I mean? This is where it's at. I was stuck behind a Posman. Now think about how your weekend's gone, and how your day's gone. Imagine being stuck behind that, walking out. I never walk out of a game early, but I thought, you know what, I'm getting out of here. Just as I was walking out, 90th minute, 4-1, and it just does not get worse. I can't think of a worse day in football. I'm walking off here on my own now, literally. No one else here with me today. No one being United fans. We all got carted out in the end. And I don't know what else there is to say, but dejection, humiliation, embarrassment. I feel disgusted with this football team and this football club right now. I really do. And massive change is needed. And that big change, that big winning team, the winning formula that they were talking about in a week when they announced the quarterly figures, million miles away, guys. Million miles away. I just don't see it with this team. So much has to be dissected before it even starts to be rebuilt again. And that is what this club is. This is it. Sorry guys, another disappointing one, I know. I'm going to walk all the way home now. Well, not a million miles. Well, I'm not going to walk home, but I'm going to walk to where I park my van miles away. And then, I don't know, I'll look at what everyone else has said online and see if anyone else sees that the same way as I did. I do believe there's no one going to be disagreeing with what I just said, though. I'd be amazed if there was. Guys, cheers for watching.